Hi there. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install optional modules on the Cisco 1841 router. So the first thing we need to do is just place a 1841 router into the logical workspace. And then once we do that, we're going to go ahead and hop in here and then go into the CLI. We've got to wait for it to power up. We don't want to go with the configuration dialog, so we're just going to go ahead and go enable and hit show run. And we just want to check the designations. We got Fast Ethernet 00, 1, and VLAN 1. Alright, that's set up. So, what we need to do now is just power off the router. We're going to go into Physical, and we're going to click that power button. Powered it down. So it wants us to go ahead and add the HWIC4ESW to slot 0. So we got to find out which one's slot 0 here. Which it looks like it's the one right here. So we're going to take this and put it right there. And we're going to power the router back on. And then we're going to hop into the CLI, use the show run command. Oh, sorry, I just realized that I kind of messed up here. So we're going to need to power this back down. We're going to move this from slot 0 to slot 1. Sorry, moved. And we're going to add it to slot 1. Sorry about that. And that's good to go. We're going to go ahead and power it up here. Going to wait for the CLI to load up. And then we're going to use the show run command to view the hardware settings and check to see if any of the interface designations have changed. So we're going to do that by doing enable and do another show run. And this time we still have the 00, 01, but now we have 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, because the thing that I just put in there is just 4 switch ports. So we're going to go ahead and power off the router, and we're going to move that module into slot 0, which where it was originally, but I kind of messed up there. So we're going to power it off. We're going to take this out, and we're going to put it back into slot 0 here. And we're going to power the router back on. Go to the CLI, wait for the image to decompress, and then check out the interface designation, see if they have switched at all. Because before we saw there was 010, 020, and 030, so what we're going to do here is do show run. And we got 00 and 01 again. And if you saw before, the interface designations were 010, but now there's 000, 001, 002, and 003. And I'm thinking that's because the interface or the switch it was plugged in is right here in the middle on the first one. So that'll get you the 010 and all that good stuff. So now we are going to go ahead and close out of this. And it wants us to do a 2811 right there. Going to wait for it to power up. And then once it powers up, we're going to do some modules on that as well. So it's decompressing the image. We're going to do now. We're going to hit return. We're going to go to enable and do a show run command. See what we got here. With here we got the 00, the 01, and VLAN 1 as our connections with just the base 2811 router. And that's the default hardware. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and power off this router. And we are going to add a HWIC4ESW module to slot 2. Which we're going to find out which one is slot 2. Bear with me one second, because I can barely see this here. Bear with me 1 second here. Alright, and it looks like slot 2 is the one in the upper right here, so it wants us to do 4ESW right there. And then we're going to go ahead and power the device back on and check out the show run command and see what's going on there. And see which interfaces it added by putting that in. So we're going to go ahead and go into enable and show run. And before we only had Ethernet 00 and 01 as well as the VLAN. So let's see what we got here. We got 00, 01, and then we got 020, 021, 022, and 023 since it is connected to slot 2. So we're going to go ahead and power off the router again. And I just need to check real quick which one is slot 3. And if me looking looks correct, slot 3 is the one to the left of slot 2. And what it wants us to add to slot 3 is the same module we just added to slot 2. So let's go ahead and bring it up there, pop that in, power it back on, and check to see what interface designations we get here. If it's following the same scheme as the other ones, it should have 030, 031, 032, and 033. So we're going to go ahead and hit enter, enable, and show run. And we still have 00, 01, the 02s, and as you can see, we got the 03s as well. And that is just pretty much an easy way just to, at least for me, since I can barely see the slots, to tell if I put them in the correct one, because the middle number just designates what slot on the back of the router that it takes up, as the number here is just what number it is on those actual physical card. As you can see here, the 4 slots on each. Alrighty, well, that concludes this activity of installing optional modules within 2 different Cisco switches, the 1841 and the 2811. I do hope you found this helpful, and just for Dawn, there's 100% completion. Once again, I thank you for watching, and I hope you have yourself a great day.